Hey everybody, this is Harmonic. My name is EMIRAE. This is Tatii. We're gonna do a reaction to Stranger Things Season 1, Episode 1, and it is titled Chapter 1, The Vanishing of Byers. I wanted to bring in somebody new to do these reactions because I've seen Stranger Things before. She has seen a few episodes. I'm really excited about this. I really want to see her reactions to like all the episodes. More episodes will be coming up soon. Hopefully Tatii can join us for future episodes. Her sister is looking through the window right now. She's adorable. And let me see where I need to take my notes. Yes, I'm taking notes. Tati's not into the notes thing yet. At a certain point she's gonna get into it. But nonetheless, as I said before, we're really excited. These are the YouTube reaction highlights. And enough jibber jabber, let's get into this right freaking now. Oh, that part. I forget how crazy that part is. Poor guy. Poor guy.
Shadow grows in the wall behind you, swallowing the darkness. It is almost here. What is it? What if it's the Demogorgon? Look, Candace, we're so screwed if it's the Demogorgon. It's not the Demogorgon.
I just put Holly to bed. Finish next weekend.
But then I ran the float.
Michael.
I'm serious, Mom. The campaign took 2 weeks to plan. How was I supposed to know it was going to take 10 hours?
You've been playing for 10 hours?
Dad, don't you think that's one more?
You should listen to your mother.
Clever kid. I would have done the same thing. Jim Hopper. Look at him with his dad bod. Do you know what a dad bod is?
I will see you tonight.
Yes.
Let's go.
Oh, I didn't get him up in that post.
Jonathan, I have to make sure he's up.
Mom, I made some breakfast.
What's this? Have some time. Well, come on, honey. Right here. He came home last night, right?
It's not true.
Did he come home or not?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I got home and I was working.
You were working?
Eric asked if I could cover her. I guess, yeah, I just thought it was extra cash.
They talked about this. You can't take trips when I'm
Mom,
working.
it's not a big deal.
Call close. You were saying?
Oh man, look at how messed up she looks like. She looks so bad. Like she just had a rough day.
I'm going out of my mind.
Look, a boy his age, he's probably just playing hook.
No, not my will. Not like I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, you can say stealing food basically. Yeah.
Think you can steal from me, boy? What the hell?
Remember, finish chapter 12.
What are you doing?
Ella is abducted and the secretariat treasurer of Hawkins, Middle England. You ain't paying orders for breakfast.
Sorry to interrupt.
Have you ever seen Lord of the Rings? Oh, no, you don't think so? Okay.
I
Maybe
said
we
that
can
I
watch it
know
one day.
No.
That is like, yeah, I don't know.
That means no biking around looking for your friend, no investigating, no nonsense.
Radagas?
Oh, she's looking for the password to enter. She is devouring that burger. Oh, I wish she didn't call the police.
4819 Randolph. Randolph.
Oh, still using her power. Oh, hell yeah, girl.
Call me back, please.
Yeah, she's frustrated. Oh no, 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 no.
I've been calling.
Why not? Why do you think?
Am I speaking Chinese in this house? Until we know Will is okay, no one leaves.
This is such bullshit. So we're under house arrest because my son got lost in the way home. Wait, this is Will's fault?
Nancy, take that back.
How? You're just pissed off because you want to
Yeah, don't be a jerk, Nancy. Take that back. It's not his fault. Yeah. It's not like the kid wanted to get lost.
What's your point? Or
My point is, he could have played it safe, but he didn't. Put himself in danger to help the party. Over.
or no? So, where should we?
That's fine. Your voice sounds different.
Run, girl, run! Oh, she messed them up. She definitely messed them up. Yes, hell yeah.
How about this? How about
That's Steve. There's the second one.
Working so hard. You know what's going on with you. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been there for them. No. You're so... It's not your fault. It's close. I know it. I feel it in my heart.
Oh, is that Will trying to call? Oh yeah, I remember this happened. Yeah, he's right. Yeah, you guys have no weapons to protect yourselves. first interaction. And that's the first episode of Stranger Things, Season 1, Chapter 1, The Vanishing of Will Byers. So this is in the 80s, obviously, November 6, 1983, and it was in Hawkins. We got a view of the National Lab in Hawkins, and it seems like people don't really know what's actually going on there, you know, because you don't really see them talking about it. They think just the classic stuff is actually going on in that lab. This was created by the Duffer Brothers, and we don't have a lot of time, but next time we need to check who the Duffer Brothers are. I'm really intrigued to see what kind of other films and TV shows they've actually done. We got a little bit of Mike playing with his friends, with Will, Dustin, Lucas, and his mom coming in and be like, hey, you guys have played for like 1,000,000 hours, like you guys need to stop. I know D&D is fun, but you guys gotta stop. We got our first nod to the Demogorgon. We also saw the dad, we saw Steve Harrington, we saw Nancy being a jerk when Dustin offered her a pizza. And he was like, oh man, your sister's full of herself. She has a stick up her ass. We got a nice nod to X-Men 134. I can't wait to like read that comic book, because I bet that they didn't do a reference out of it, like just for the heck of it. I think they did a reference because that book is probably fantastic, so I'm gonna check that comic book out. We saw that Will and Dustin got separated. Will got startled by something. I don't know if an animal like crossed by, and that's why he fell with his bike. Yeah, I think that's maybe what happened. It was probably some small animal, so it freaked him out, and he fell with his bike. So I'm thinking, the place where he fell, that must have been like not far from his mom's house, because he ran over to the house, right? And then he was so scared that he got into the basement. He picked up a gun. That was really clever, by the way. Did he have bullets in it, or did he put a bullet in it? I think he put a bullet in it, right? Yeah, it was. I think it was a shotgun. He put some bullets in it, and Will was ready to go to town. But then that like creepy light bulb just started flickering, and then it just went to black. And then we got the first introduction to the Stranger Things intro. So what did you think about the intro? Did you like it? Is it maybe not, you know, as cool as you would want it to be? Did you like the intro?
I like it.
We got to see Will's mom and also Jonathan's mom. Her name is Joyce. We got to see Will's cute dog. Let's see what else happened. We got to see Jim Hopper just getting up, and just you can just see that he has been working long hours, and he's just like so messed up in the face that he just doesn't care anymore. He's just outside. What is it? Was he smoking? I think he was smoking, and like, or maybe I didn't get that. But he was outside with his dad bod without his shirt on. You know, that was funny to see. Jonathan was making breakfast. He was with his mom in the house. He thought his brother was in the room, but yeah, Will was missing, and the mom found out that he wasn't in the room. She immediately called Mike's mom. It's nice to see Miss Wheeler. We also got to see the dad, Ted. That guy, man. I can't wait for you to see how Ted is in the rest of the episodes. Like, that guy, he's something else. He is something else. We got to see the bullies when they went to Hawkins Middle School. They called them Midnight, Frog Face, and something else. We got a nod to Mr. Fantastic. Dustin being double jointed, where he was acting like he broke his arm or something. We got Tommy H, aka Steve Harrington. We got to see Nancy's friend. Cute gal, by the way. We were talking about them studying, you know? Yeah. When Hopper said Flo, I thought he was talking about one of his deputies, but no, he was talking about the secretary. So I wrote Deputy Flo, and I had to change it immediately to like secretary. We got to find out who Will's and Jonathan's father is. His name is Lonnie. And there was a time where Lonnie called Will queer, which is fine, and he also called him a fag, which is messed up, and that's also really not a nice thing to say. So I did not like that whatsoever. So the father is in Indianapolis and he is the ex-husband. There was also a part where like when the mom was trying to find Will and then she called the ex-husband. Yeah. And then the girlfriend picked up the phone. Her name is Cynthia and she was such a dick. Yeah. What were you gonna say? Oh yeah, she's such a dick and the mom was so mad she called her a bitch. Yeah. Yeah, I really like that. Tatii really liked that. So yeah, that was fun to see. We got to see the first time Nancy called Steve an idiot, saying you're an idiot, Steve Harden. Steve, I'm saying Harden again. Steve Harrington, you're an idiot, Steve Harrington. And they made a deal to meet at Dearborn and Maple at 8. We got to see a few guys in quarantine suits walking through an area where there was some squelching noise, and we got to see that later on with Hopper as well when he was inside. When you told me that he like freaked out and he ran out of but like he walked out of the basement when one of his deputies called him. I want to know what the deputies' names are because I totally forgot. Like I haven't watched the series in a while, so I don't know what their names are. You got to see the fried cook. His name is Benny Hammond, and he thought 11 was stealing. He thought 11 was a boy, but he realized quickly that it was a girl. He called child services, and that basically got him killed. What is the name of the woman from child services? I wrote it down somewhere. I think her name is Fraser something. Yeah, Connie Fraser. She just walked in and just had her silencer on the gun and just straight up shot him. And then of course 11, she was, I think, was she still eating? I don't think she was eating anymore. She saw,
she ran out.
Yeah, she ran out. Yeah, she saw Bill being shot, so she ran out. And I wish that but I guess that was a little tease. I wish that we got to see how she took out the agents. But I think that was just, you know, the writers, the producers, the whole team basically giving us a teaser of what she can do. And also, we got the first introduction of what she could actually do when she stopped the fan. Yeah, the ventilator with her powers. We got a reference to Poltergeist, to The Hobbit, with Hopper saying that this is not some Lord of the Rings book, you know? The boys fighting with each other and trying to explain what happened at the same time. We got 11's tattoo and also the name drop of 11. They searched for Will, they found his bike. What else? I'm trying to rush through this because we have like 25 minutes on the clock and she needs to go to the store, so I'm flying through everything. There was some dirty language during the Wheeler's family dinner. The mom really wanted the father to say something, but Ted he just didn't care. He was just a classic husband. Yeah. He was just a classic husband that didn't say anything. And the mom was so mad at him. We got also a mention of Hopper's daughter, and we got a little bit of information on something happening with the daughter. Joyce was talking to Dr. Clark about this. He is the teacher of arts and biology. And Nancy was again being a jerk, saying that she's on house arrest because the mom didn't allow her to go studying, you know, and still Steve like snuck into the room and they were kissing and he was like, yeah, let's play a game of like, hey, if you don't get the answers correctly, you get to take one item off, or I get to take one item off of clothing, of course. The saddest part of this episode was just Joyce and Jonathan, the mom and the big brother, just crying over them. Yeah, looking at photos of Will and all the places that they have been to. That was just so sad to see. That was messed up. The mom having to lose her son like that. Will trying to, you know, call his mom through the phone, trying to communicate in some way. That was also interesting to see. Jonathan screaming, who is this? And the mom saying, give me back my son. The last thing that I really enjoyed seeing about this is Dustin saying, like, dude, we're looking for Will and you don't have any weapons to protect ourselves. Like, that's just stupid. Yeah, totally. It was also funny to see that kids have this imagination that oh, we were playing D&D and there was a Demogorgon and maybe we'll try to save us and maybe the Demogorgon got him in a sense, you know? And I'm gonna close this video on my own. Tatii really has to go to the store and maybe we can see Tatii in the reaction of the second episode. I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this reaction to Stranger Things Season 1 Chapter 1. Subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, smash the like button, check out our Patreon at patreon.com/scoreharmonic. Consider supporting us there and be on the lookout for the second reaction of this series.